8. Callahan. When I texted Matt, I hoped he would ask Scotty to join. He's not one to let the new guys sit out. However, when he enters the cafeteria alone, there's an edge of disappointment. Matt pulls up a chair and gives a chin lift to King Caleb and the other guys, Ope, Bobby, and Dixon. Xander has decided to be the responsible one and get caught up on some paperwork while we have our poker game. About time I got to play a hand with y'all, Caleb says, leaning back in the plastic chair. I always miss the text that goes out. King cuts the card deck. Funny how that happens. Ever wonder if it's by design? Op asks. No, dumb fuck. He chucks an individually wrapped meat stick at him entry fee. Op laughs and adds it to his pile of snacks. Keeping it as your Caleb furrows his brow. Nobody else paid an entry fee. No, they did not. King shakes his head and deals. Oh, deal a hand for Scotty. She's on her way down. The table grows quiet. Scotty the she? As in Scotty the hottie? Caleb groans under his breath. That girl could start a brush fire with a wink and a smile. Dude, one night with her and keep that shit up and see what happens. I say a little too quickly. Come on, man. Matt chastens Caleb, the same time I do. I pin him with an unamused glare. Just earned yourself another week of veggie omelet MREs, rookie. No amount of hot sauce can save that gastrointestinal war crime. Dude, wait, Caleb pleads, holding up his palms in surrender. But they hiss when you open them, Op winces. For anyone who's wanted to make a fart tangible, enjoy the vomlet bar. I collect my cards and blow out a breath. Your guts are about to have a rough week, brother. Bobby smiles. We could switch to clam chowder? No, Caleb protests. His gaze bounces from player to player, but he won't be receiving any sympathy. That's almost worse. Almost. I don't care how many preservatives you add. No clam should be good for 20 years. Either it's not a clam or it's not good for 20 years, Bobby states. Dixon speaks up. V got a theory that clam chowder MRE is actually government surplus wallpaper paste from the Truman era. A few of us nod. It's plausible. Pork sausage? Opie suggests, trying to sweet-talk Caleb. It comes with a free placenta. Still not as bad as the veggie omelet, though, King adds. You can rat-fuck him for the desserts, though. Scotty hurries through the doorway, right on schedule, and thankfully oblivious to the table talk. Hi, I tuck my tongue into my cheek as King sets down the deck. A few of the guys lift their hands in a wave as she pulls out a chair across from me and brings her cards into her chest. She changes into jeans and a sweatshirt. Her ponytail sparks the mental image of me fisting her hair, prompting me to clear my throat and my thoughts. Like shaking a stubborn etch a sketch and watching the grainy image slowly fade. She reveals a couple bags of something from the kangaroo pouch of her sweatshirt. What you got there, Scotty? Dixon asks, craning his neck to take a gander at her stash. Caramel corn, homemade, yup. I love homemade caramel corn. I lift the corner of my 2 cards. 7 of hearts and 4 of clubs. King lays the flop, a 5-6, and a jack. I've got a chance at a straight. We take a beat to review our hands. I throw in an Uncrustable sandwich. Op folds. Caleb throws in a Rice Krispie treat, and Dixon adds in a fruit cup. Bobby snatches up the fruit cup and turns it over in his hand. The fuck is this? Fruit cocktail, he replies. Motherfucker, this is all pears, and it went bad 6 months ago. Do you have anything decent? Scotty brought homemade caramel corn and you're showing up with expired poverty pears? Come on now, his southern accent peeks out at the end, and a few of us Dixon adds a fruit cup of peaches. There. Bougie bitches. Scotty folds. I'm out. Bobby tosses a granola bar onto the pile. The turn is an 8 of diamonds, so I toss in a half-smashed Hostess cake. Everybody else folds, and I steal the pot of prepackaged junk food. We go a few more rounds, and Scotty folds after the flop each time. I casually slide my phone from my pocket and shoot her a text. Me. You ever going to bet that caramel corn? I keep my eyes on her as we go around the table again. I've got pocket 7s, and Dixon dropped another 7 on the flop, along with a queen and a 2. Scotty glances up at me, then her cheeks pinken as she texts under the table. Scotty, if I get a decent hand. Me. Life is about taking risks. Scotty, you just want my caramel corn. Me. Damn right I do. The bet comes to her and she smirks, tossing in her bag of gooey, buttery caramel corn. Scotty, come and get it. I throw in the Rice Krispie treat I won in the last round. Dixon gives the turn. 2 of clubs, full house. Everyone but Scotty folds. I toss in a Fearson's nut call, and she throws in her second bag of popcorn. Dixon drops the river a queen, and I rub my chin. What else have you got to bet? I've ramen in my bag upstairs. But I won't need it. The corner of my mouth tips up. Table talk from the new guy, her stormy eyes flicker with mischief. She's got a wicked streak. Boldness with fear is courage. Boldness without fear is confidence. I narrow my eyes at her. So are you feeling courageous or confident? Are y'all gonna fuck or play your hands? The rest of us are waiting on a new deal. Let's wrap this up. Her cheeks redden and I chuckle, then throw the Uncrustable on the pile and drop my cards to show the full house 7s and queens. She drops her hand. Jack's full of queens. Scotty's a sniper, Caleb jokes. I shrug and push my cards to Prescott since it's her turn to deal. She looks quite pleased with her new winnings. Me, confident Scotty. I'll never tell. I peer across the table at her, and she darts her eyes away. When I briefly glimpse at the 2 cards she dealt me, nothing good. Emmy, I'm stealing that caramel corn. Scotty, I'll share. Emmy, yeah, picnic later. Scotty, haha, sure. Me, maybe we can get a chance to talk not over text. This time I feel her eyes on me, and it feels good. Scotty talk, huh? Me, Scout's honor. Scotty, were you a Boy Scout? Me, I'm always prepared if that's what you mean. Scotty, flirt. Me, just with pretty EMTS. Scotty, oh, Matt gets this treatment too. Me, only until you showed up. See how disappointed he looks? Her gaze lifts from her phone to see Matt's furrowed brow as he double-checks his cards for the 4th time. Dude has the worst tell. She laughs across the table and tries to cover it with a cough, shoving her phone into her pocket. Picnic tonight it is.